guys, this is Taylor Chase again, and welcome back to my channel. Now I know I look completely different, well, not completely different, I have the same face, but I look a little different from my last video because I took too long to post another video in between as usual. And I'm not even gonna tell you my plan, I'm just gonna start doing. But I just wanted to make another video to give you an update on my crafts, talk a little bit about my life, and so on and so forth. So I don't even know where to begin. I don't even have any excuses for why it took me so long to make another video. Life just be lifing. I'm gonna just be real, like life really be lifing, and I get tired and unmotivated. That's really all it is. And I don't stop crafting, I just don't record myself all the time. Like I might do a little 15-second video and post it on my Insta story, but I never had the chance to like dial my face up a little bit, sit down, put the camera up with the tripod and light, and just start recording. I don't really feel the motivation and desire to do. Actually, I do have the desire, I don't have the energy all the time to do those things. But I don't know, man. I just have like this internal voice telling me to keep trying and keep doing it. Because I like making videos. Like I like the feeling of recording, filming, showing my process of my projects, or just recording anything, editing. I like doing those things. I like getting feedback. I like when people can relate to me or they say that they watch my videos. Like that makes me feel good. Like I like all of that. But actually doing it, I don't know what it is. And maybe you can comment down below if you also felt the same way. But it just takes so much mental energy to like get to the point of recording and get to the point of actually posting what you record. Because there's been times where I've recorded so many videos, but I thought they were trash, so I just never uploaded it. But I'm starting to get over that fact that my videos can be trash, because I don't like everybody else's videos all the time. So I don't know. I'm just gonna start doing what I think is nice or what I think is best, and just hope that people F with me. And that's just that simple. So that being said, I wanted to show you what I've been working on, and I actually have a finished project, which is very rare. It's very rare for me to have a finished project, so I haven't really been thrift thrifting. Like I still have like a bag full of clothes that I put aside for thrift flips. That might be another video for another day. There's this one YouTuber, I can't think of her name right now, but I will probably post her somewhere at the end, or as I'm editing this video, I might post her somewhere around this space. But she really inspired me. Like I really love her sense of style. I love how she goes about her videos. Like she's not necessarily, like, you can tell she's self-taught, but she's still, her execution is still very much polished. It's still very much put together. Like you can tell like she does things her way, but the end result is still very nice and it works for her. And I like her personality, and I got really inspired. I'm like, oh, she can do this, I could definitely do this. And I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not trying to throw no shade, but I just feel like there's not a lot of people out there that is black that has sewing videos that I like. And I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean that as far as the representation of what I'm looking for, as far as my specific style or the way I like things, it's an area that can be improved, and I feel like I can fill up that space. So, or at least partially fill up that space. Like there's always room for everybody, I feel like, because there's always a niche for everybody, there's always videos for everybody. So I don't know, that's just how I personally feel. And this video is not going to be too long because I do have to do lashes if she still comes, because I just texted her to confirm. And I had to put gas in my car, and the salon is about 30 minutes away from my house, so I have to prep and all this other stuff. So if she's not coming, I don't want to have to drive all the way up there and do all that. But anyways, I'm gonna show you what I made. So as far as this first project that I've actually completed, by the way, it's not my best work, it's my first time making this, but I'm very proud of myself, so that's why I'm showing you guys. I will be making more of these and improving my quality with each time. I have really been into the idea of making your own lingerie, you're making your own lounge pieces. I am playing around with the idea of potentially having my own lounge/lingerie line next year. Like, I feel like with my style and incorporating crochet pieces into sewing, I feel like I can really do something. So I'm kind of playing around by making stuff for myself first, seeing what works for me, seeing what's easy for me, and then just taking it from there. So this is more so, I would say the end of November and December is more so of playing around to see what works for me. So I made these underwears. I'm very proud of this, very proud of this. Okay, like it's a little different, you know, it's a little slanted, but it's going to get the job done. If you're interested, I can put the pattern in the bio. Actually, I will put the pattern in the bio. I'm really proud of this, and whoever was hating on me, stop being a hater, just be a supporter, just grow. Like, you don't have to like everything I like, and that's fine, but just grow. Seth Rollins has a message for you guys, and he wants to say, if you like me, meaning Seth Rollins, actually Seth, just tell them what you have to say. Listen, y'all, I love Taylor Chase. She is amazing and she's very talented, and you guys should listen to her. And if you like me and you listen to me, then you should subscribe, like, and comment that you like us and you want to see more of us. So ha 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 ha. Are you guys into wrestling? Do I have any subscribers or any viewers that are into sewing and wrestling? Because if you're into sewing and wrestling, please comment down below and let's link, because I can always talk about wrestling if you guys are into that. Actually, I do plan on talking about wrestling like maybe next month, once I'm starting to become consistent in my videos. I love talking about wrestling. I don't know what happened to me. My boyfriend really messed me up, like in a good way, but it's all I think about sometimes. Like, it's really interesting. Rub my back, baby, you my masseuse. I can't get that TikTok out my head. Y'all follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna put all my socials in my description. I'm trying to be a content creator, y'all. Like, I really am. Like, I feel like that's what's really gonna be the new normal. Like, give me a second, I forgot my hook. What I was saying was, I really think that content creating is about to be the new 9 to 5. Just with how life is going, AI is not going away anytime soon, and companies are gonna want to start cutting back. If they don't need to pay people to answer the phones, answer emails, and have AI to do it, do you really think they're gonna be doing that much longer? People are going to have to start being creative, and I truly feel like being your authentic self cannot be replicated. Sorry, when I start getting passionate about certain subjects, I start stuttering. Sorry, I'm also trying to look at this so it can match, but I guess it doesn't need to necessarily match, but I'm being kind of anal with that. Sky, I don't think anyone has met Sky before. Like, people met Storm a long time ago, but this is a newer addition. She's not new, but she's a newer addition to you guys. Her name is Sky. She was a rescue. Her and her siblings, it was like 6 of them, were found in a dumpster a long time ago. When I got her, she was half of Storm size, okay? Like, she was like 6 pounds with a swollen belly. And now she's 30 pounds, nice and big, healthy and good. I used to want to give her away because she was just untamable, but now she grew up. She just turned 4 a few days ago, and she loves her mommy. Isn't that right, Sky? Isn't that right, boo-boo? All right, move now. Can you move? There you go. She just got her hair cut today too. Storm, say hi to the people. Yeah. All right. But anyways, y'all don't want me to talk about that for real, because I have so many theories and I don't think y'all ready for my theories. But what I will say is, I truly feel as if we are heading into a new era. It's very inevitable that there's a change happening. And also too, we're heading to the point where the United States is almost at that ending of an era. What did they say about after 300 years, an empire like crumples down or something of that nature? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you could just see how United States is a mess, and the world can be a mess, but specifically United States is a doggone mess. I've been contemplating on thinking about moving, but I have to travel first, and I have to be stable to travel. So that's kind of what I'm working on, is stability. For those who don't know, and for those who don't pay attention to me, I am an esthetician, and I feel like I can only get so far with what I'm doing. I love being an esthetician because I love helping people. I love making people feel beautiful. But in order to get to a certain status with being an esthetician, you have to either A, literally be loyal to a certain company and work your way up for years. B, be an entrepreneur and go through the ups and downs of the business and hope that your clientele stays with you. Or C, consistently elevate your skills so you can have a lot of services to offer to different types of clientele. I've tried waxing on my own, and this is like right around when COVID happened, and my mental health was not where it should have been. I didn't have a sense of grounding the way I do now. Right now, this is the most balanced I've been mentally in a long time. I don't think the last time I've been this balanced was when I was a child. Like, my teenage years was a hot mess, and I'm sorry being vulnerable about this, but I'm okay to talk about it because I feel like I can help other people with certain things because I've been there. I've been hospitalized. I've tried everything in the book. Like, when it came to like men contributing to my happiness, pleasing my parents, pleasing myself, being a good friend, or being the friend that people want to be around, like all that pressure of people, that contributed to my depression. And I don't even know how I got on this subject. I'm just yapping at this point, but basically I'm at peace now. I'm in a good mental space. And I will say one thing that has helped me with that is my art. Now I understand how I got on that subject. So long story short, when I got back to being stable mentally, that's when I decided to get back into being an esthetician. But now I'm at the point where I feel like I'm just coasting. Like, I'm a good at the job I'm at. I can't disclose specifically where, but I'm pretty good. Like, not many people have to tell me what I need to do correctly besides little things like turn the wax pot off. But besides that, my actual skill, like, I've had clients tell me, Taylor, if you leave, I'm going with you. Or, Taylor, if you leave, I'm never coming back to this place because I've only come for you. Like, I've heard that, and it makes me feel good, and it makes me realize that what I'm doing is actually making a difference to people's lives. But again, I'm not making enough, which is why I'm taking this route of content creating and also to elevating my skills, which is why I'm going back to school in January. Really excited about this journey. Just going to a community college just to get my prereqs until I can figure out where to go for the actual program. But I'm looking towards a medical degree so I can start doing Botox and lip fillers. I feel as if that will really take me where I need to go on top of crafting. I feel like I can do both. I feel like I can be part-time esthetician and part-time doing this. And I feel like that'll be very satisfying to my life, because everything is beauty related and it's very hands-on, and anything hands-on beauty related really fulfills me. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm neurodivergent, and I feel like I have to be constantly stimulated until I'm overly stimulated. And if anyone knows what that means, comment down below and say yes, girl, because I know I'm not alone in that. So as far as this project is concerned, I just finished a row or 2 rows of half double crochet, and now I'm going to do double crochet, space, double crochet. So chain 3, honestly. This is like what I do when I'm doing double crochets for a new row. I normally chain 3, but since I'm having a space and then another double crochet, I'm just going to, I chain 4. Hold on, I chain 4. I'm going to put my marker on the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see that. So there is another chain. I'll just show you how it is. So once I put the marker on the 3rd chain, now I'm going to flip over and skip the 1st hole and go into the 2nd hole with my double crochet. That way you can see it already created that space. See? If you, I don't think you want to, she has a tutorial on this sweater. I feel like I have not used the tutorial. I just kind of look at the picture, and since I know the different stitches, or at least I know the basic stitches, I'm like, okay, I'll just do that. And then I'll also freestyle on certain rows if I want a different effect. So honestly, I'm kind of freestyling this entire project, but when I freestyle with that one panel, I want it to match this panel. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for my journey. I feel like I'm kind of starting life over. Majority of my late teens, early 20s was just developmental years, in the sense where I knew who I was from the very beginning. Like, I knew who I was when I was 12 years old. Like, when I was 12 years old, that's when everything hit me. I knew what I liked. I know who I wanted to be. But life hit me in a way where I could not be who I wanted to be, or do what I wanted to do, or live how I wanted to live. And I just feel like I'm just making up for lost time. And now that I realize, okay, I was doing X, Y, and Z in hopes that I will gain the approval of X, Y, and Z. But in reality, I've always been this way. So now I have to elevate myself and grow and build, knowing that this is who I am today. I'm trying to be as bland as possible without putting all my information out there, but also trying to get you to understand, like, at the end of the day gotta end, so you might as well just end it being yourself. Because if you be yourself, you have nothing to do but to live in honesty and just be a genuine person. And that way no one can tell you about yourself, because you already know yourself. And therefore, that's where the confidence come into play, because you can move and groove with a sense of intention. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just babbling now. But I don't want to say too much. Y'all get where I'm going with this. If you resonate with anything I'm saying, please like this video and comment. And if you don't agree with me, respectfully comment that too. I'm curious. I love having discussions with people who don't agree with me. And I don't mean it in a sense of, ooh, let me see if I can break you down like people do on Twitter. I'm not like that. It's more so of, I love hearing different people's perspectives because maybe I can learn from you. Or maybe you can learn from me. Or maybe we can build off each other with different ideas or new thought processes or whatever the case is. Like, I'm always down to hearing a second opinion of a different voice. I don't know. I've always been that way. Like, healthy debates. But I've noticed a lot of people also don't like that too. Like, people be thinking that you trying to correct them or tell them about themselves. It's like, no, like, this is how I feel and I stand on it. However, feel free to talk about what you like too. And I can respect that without calling somebody out their name or whatever the case is. But I'm done yapping. In the next video, I'll probably complete this. I will be recording how I make my underwears. I do plan on making another set of undies, and then maybe I'll move on to bras. I kind of just want to work on underwear and just kind of perfect the underwear and then move on bras, but I don't know. Who knows? The way my mind works, I could work on something one day or even 1 hour, and then the next hour I'm like, okay, I'm bored, I want to do something else. But I always go back to it. But thank you for watching. If you made it this far and you literally listened to me yap, you're amazing. If you want to be friends, let's be friends. I'm in a yapping mood, and I don't even like saying yapping. Like, something's taking over me. I don't know what it is, but like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.